I will next give an example of why we do the network setup. One semester, we had someone who was not authorized to use the laser cutter. For those that don't know, the laser cutter is a device used to cut model building materials such as chipboard. Without the laser cutter, the board must be cut by hand using X-Acto knives. The unauthorized user gained access to the laser cutter room because students left the door open. The unauthorized user then used someone else's account and logged in as them. Because this user did not go through proper training, the user damaged the laser cutter device, causing laser cutting production to be cut in half. Now, all of this happened during the last 2 to 3 weeks of classes when a lot of projects were due. So many students were very, very upset because they had to cut their model by hand or simply could not complete their model in time. So what are some of the lessons that we can learn from this example? Number 1, do not allow unauthorized users in the room. Shut the door after you. If they belong there, they will have a key card. Number 2, do not share your account credentials. Sharing your account credentials makes you an accomplice to the crime. Do not leave your account credentials where another classmate can locate and use without your knowledge. Number 3, do not be a bystander. If you see the above activity going on, you should report it. I know some of you may think, well, I don't want to be a snitch. Well, you're not really being a snitch because what you're really doing is you're going to be saving many of your students a lot of time from having to cut their models by hand or potentially not being able to complete their projects. You're actually going to help people by not being a bystander. Number 4, in a panic situation, think. Calm down, take a breath, and think about what you should be doing. Number 5, complete the network setup so you can gain proper access to these resources. This network setup may seem like it is very, very long. If this is your first time going through the network setup, it will feel very, very long. But all times after that, Since you've gone through it once and it doesn't change until a new version of Windows is released, it will be pretty much the same thing. So it is worth your time and effort to go through it at least once.